Hi guys, and welcome to Into the Wilds. So, carrying on our theme of Lord of the Rings, Dan's got some stuff to talk about for that, but one of the things that we managed to do is get down to Bodmin Gaming Club to have an intro game with Outlands with John and Ross from Kids Chaos Games. So, I think you want to talk about that, don't you, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, first off, what a couple of losers. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Not at all. Couple of legends. No, it was great. I went into the true wilds, really, down to Bodmin.
Blizzland, mate.
Yeah, Blizzland. Yeah, goodness me. Goodness me. So, first thing, dude, I was disappointed. I thought that, at the gaming club, there would have been pasties available for all. That was disappointing.
No stereotypes involved.
No stereotypes at all. No, so I got to play Outlands and I really flippin' enjoyed it, mate. Like, I know you've come on and talked about it a few times, but getting a chance to play through, I really like the activation thing. So,
yeah.
Basically, you have the active player, don't you?
Yep.
Who rolls to see if their guys are going to be able to take an action. Or if the enemy's going to be able to take an action based on how much sort of life and energy the guys have got. So, as typical man's got 3 wounds, so would roll 3 dice, and on a 3+, he gets to make an action. And on a 1 or a 2, you give that dice to your opponent, and that goes into their sort of reaction pool. And after every sort of thing that you do, your opponent can choose to use those dice to react to it. I really liked that mechanic. And I liked the fact that based on who was the active player the turn before, as well as a couple of other factors, worked out who would be the active player the next turn. So you could be the active player a few turns in a row, but the more active you were, the higher the chances that you would then fall to be the reactive player. And you're going out looking for spice and picking up spice, so there's something to actually play around. I really like the heroic actions. Fire on the move, I thought was a good one. Was quite funny because I had all my guys, and I was sort of carefully moving out here. And then I had one guy who, in like turn 3, we switched over to like more advanced stuff, and it turned out that this person was really, really fast, a little bit crazy, and had a massive sword. And I just had them run across the board and cut up 3 of Ross's dudes, or 2 or 3 of Ross's dudes, which was so corn of me, it was mad. Only 5 models, so not a big buy-in, and it's any 5 as well. And what I think my favourite bit is the progression, because to me it's easy to track, and it's the sort of game I can see myself. I've already spoken to a couple of people up here about getting some models, starting to play it, and just every now and then, like popping it in, play a game of Outlands, carry on doing whatever we're doing, play a game of that. But all along, your warband is sort of gaining experience and growing in that way in what it can do.
Yeah, and because it's largely driven by narrative, or is encouraged. You can create those stories around your gang as well because of those progressions. Yeah.
I would definitely urge, if anyone's listening who is looking for something a bit different, something that's not the normal sort of your turn, their turn, your turn, my turn type mechanic. Really, it doesn't matter what setting you want to play it in, although they have written a cool setting of their own, but you can use Outlands in most settings, really, by adding in or taking away certain weapons or what have you. So I just think it's a really good rule set. And I'm not just saying that. I genuinely do. I had a real blast playing it. I really went away feeling like I wanted to set up a gang and start seeing it progress.
Yeah.
I like the fact as well that you can really make your gang your own and have different members of it doing different, you can have your sniper specialists with those abilities. You can have your combat specialists, you can have your sneaky people, you can have your medics. It's all in there.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to try. So yeah, I thought it was jolly good fun. And if anybody is interested, I would definitely pick up a set of the rules because they're damn reasonable, and it's well worth a playthrough.
It is. I mean, if you're a wargamer, you will have enough models to do it, and you will have enough scenery, and the rule set really, I think it's a tenner, if that. So I just think it's ace. I've said it all along, but I'm really glad you got to play it, and it was really exciting to see you enjoying it so much. So, because I quite like to be able to whoop your ass across the table with it as well, with this Jolly Slapper. Mind you, I missed out on the Jolly Slapper.
Did you?
It's a shame. Yeah. One of the things that's worth saying about that, we've mentioned in the past, they have a community on Facebook that's worth following, simply because the guys are they put out free rules effectively and free content and updates. So it's just worth getting involved with them, and they're genuinely passionate about it. Their underlining ethos for the whole thing is to make it as accessible as possible, so that you don't need a lot of money to play it. And I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's excellent. It's really good. Really good.
Did it weird you out being taught the game by the people who wrote it?
No, because I think when you're as important a celebrity as I am, you need that sort of. You deserve that kind of attention.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was great. It was great.
Awesome. So, that's Outlands. You wanted to talk a little bit about Lord of the Rings, didn't you?
Lord of the Rings. I am really catching the bug again, man.